And here at Dominion DMS on our vendor partner stage, we have yet another fantastic partner in ScanIt Parts. And we've got Wendy Zimmer, and she is the sales manager for ScanIt Parts. She's going to be here and answer all our questions about what they have to offer and how they're serving our dealers. Is that good, Wendy?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you for
welcome.
having us. Thank you.
Absolutely. So I'll go ahead and advance to you and see what you have to say about these. I'm assuming these are all the manufacturers you're integrating to.
Yes, that would be correct.
Okay.
Thank you for noticing that.
I'm good. I'm quick like that.
You are.
Yeah. So ScanIt Parts is going to scan the barcode on the part, right? And so if you have if you have a franchise that's represented up here, then ScanIt Parts is a solution that you could use in your parts department that'll automatically pick up that barcode.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep. So basically it's all, of course we couldn't display, I don't believe we could display all the manufacturers that are out there, but
it's hard, but you've got a lot of them.
Yeah.
You've got a lot of them.
So we basically cover all of them. So
okay.
Yes.
All right.
25 years, 30 years in the making.
Sorry.
And here we are. So yes, we're just scanning in the parts department, and it's on the parts barcode. So yes.
Okay. Now, oftentimes people think about scanning parts barcodes as just a point of sale solution, but you also do physical inventory.
Yes. Yep. And that is a new feature between us and Dominion, so I'm glad you brought that up. We just had this discussion yesterday. So we're anxious to actually put it through a trial run and a pilot, and the Dominion dealers will be very excited that it's a new feature or enhancement that we have that they can use in the parts department. So yeah, you're able to scan all of the parts in the actual parts department, and then of course we have a report that shows any type of variances that they can go back and actually change and make sure everything's available or ready. And then we also have additional scanners that are available to rent.
Oh, that makes sense, because you probably want more than one person doing
So you can do it in about half the time you would manually.
Okay.
And much more efficient.
Do you have a recommendation for dealers as to how frequently they should do a parts inventory?
Ooh, good question. Yes, they should be doing it at least once a year, but
oh, I thought you were going to say once a month or something, but once a year.
Well, they can do once a month. We do have in our scanning system something that's called a perpetual inventory.
Okay.
So it's a little bit like a physical, but not quite.
Like a bin range, and then the next month you go on to the next one.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once a year.
But the concept is still there. You verify all your quantities. Make sure everything's up to date, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I've done one once.
That's very fun.
And there is the perpetual inventory that you were just mentioning. What do you prefer?
Both.
Both.
So
do one whole one annually, and then every month do a few bins or a bin range.
Right, for perpetual.
Yep. Okay.
So it kind of keeps you up to date, keeps you on track. So
Yep.
you can kind of see where the issues are and get them resolved before you actually do a physical.
Yeah.
Which is where the efficiency comes in. If you already have this done, then of course.
Then the big annual physical is much less work.
Right. You can just sit back and eat pizza mostly.
What's the worst variance you've ever seen?
I don't know. That's a good question. Do you have one down? I don't think I've really had a really bad one, but he's more out in the field with the physical inventory than I am. I do more of the perpetual side of it. So, but we do use both in our office.
Okay.
So it does work. And it's a good tool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And there's a picture of our scanner. Dale actually has one in his bag if anybody wants to see it.
Okay.
And you can scan your stock orders and your special orders simultaneously. There is the thing that sets us apart from the other scanning solutions out there is we have an actual built-in printer.
Okay.
So you only have one piece of equipment instead of two. So the other scanning companies have the scanners, and then they also have an additional printer.
A hip printer or something.
Belt or desk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what sets us apart. So when you're scanning, the special orders automatically, the label for the special orders automatically prints out.
And that's going to include the consumer's name, maybe an order date or something along those lines?
Order number.
Okay.
Right.
All the stuff they need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no. I have another audience member.
So that's really a great thing to set you apart, right? Is that you
Yes.
don't have two devices to charge and
Right. And the other thing is too is with the labels when they print out, they're actually like a post-it note, so they're not permanent. So
Okay.
if the dealer needs to return their parts to the manufacturer, off it goes. Yep.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can imagine it would ruin the box or the.
Right. And the manufacturers are really picky about that.
Okay.
Am I at 8 minutes yet?
Ooh, that was your last slide, Wendy.
Oh shoot.
That's okay. All right, so now I get to ask my questions.
Oh,
So
yay.
Wendy, do you have anything else coming? Do you have a vision for where ScanIt is going to go in the future? Wendy's looking scared right now.
I am because I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything.
Oh, well, don't say anything that you're uncomfortable with. But you're constantly innovating, right?
Constantly innovating. We have now a marriage with Dominion, so we've have another DMS that in our portfolio that we're able to actually, what's the word I'm looking for? Partner with, right?
Yeah, you can sell your products into the dealers that have Dominion DMS, so that's a good thing.
It is a good thing. Yeah.
Okay. And as you think about the conversations that you have with the Dominion DMS team, are you also talking, I know you said that the inventory piece was relatively new, but are you also thinking about additional data elements that we can share with you?
Yes, and we went over that yesterday as well, especially for the Ford dealers. We're hoping that we can get that up and running because we do have a few Ford dealers on Dominion, and that would be an excellent enhancement. It really would.
Good.
So that's what we're hoping for.
Great.
So as we continue to grow in our partnership, hopefully we'll have some ideas from the field because the dealers are the ones that kind of, can you do this, can you do that sort of thing, and that's where
I'm sorry, there's a grown woman driving a small car in a cowboy hat as we're... kind of distracted me there for a minute.
I wonder what you were looking at.
Okay, well, continue to push us in that regard, continue to ask and think about ways that we can expand the partnership because my goal, as I'm sure yours is to prevent any kind of duplicate input and make our common dealers as efficient as possible.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Anything that you'd like to share with dealers who are maybe at the show today? About contacting you, working with you in the future?
Oh, we did bring brochures. So we can hand those out, and those have our QR code on there, and it takes you right to the website.
Okay, that'll work. That's perfect. Awesome. Well, I hope that we can continue the partnership and continue to penetrate the Dominion DMS dealers with ScanIt Parts Solutions, and I really want to thank you for joining me here on stage today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you and your partnership. Thank you.